Hello, 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 hello. This is Tevs of the Unknown, and I'm here to talk about some breaking news. Now I'm pretty late with it, but in my defense, I was working, and as soon as I got home, I had stuff to do. But now, here I am to say what I've been wanting to say for the last several months. Nico Harrison has been fired as the GM of the Dallas Mavericks. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Now, I normally wouldn't be celebrating a man losing his job, but this scumbag deserved it. From trading away Luka Doncic was bad enough, but the way he did it, to icing out Mark Cuban from basketball operations, to also icing out Dirk Nowitzki, the face of the Dallas Mavericks for generations to come. To do that to our GOAT. To do what he did, that Casey Smith, who was taking care of his gravely ill mother in Ohio, firing him, not to his face, not waiting for him to get back to Dallas. No, he decided to do it on a fucking Zoom call. Nico Harrison deserved to be fired, not just because he did a horrible job as the GM of the Dallas Mavericks, but because he's a horrible fucking person. To do what you've done, to do what he's done, it's unfathomable. And it's so crazy to think about, because when he came in and he started making his deals, we were like saying, Nico cooking. Nico cooking. At first we were a little suspect, but then when they started panning out, it was like, Nico's cooking. You signed Derrick Jones Jr. You get the trade for Daniel Gafford. You get the trade for P.J. Washington. Those two trades changed the whole season for our franchise. And we went and we pretty much took care of the West, and then we got beat by Boston in the finals, which was fine, but it showed that maybe we're a piece or two pieces away from going back to the finals and winning the whole damn thing. And I think that seeing how everything went so well is what stoked the fire, the ego of Nico Harrison to do the unfathomable, to do the most egregious thing you could do to a franchise. Is trade his franchise player. And not at an old age of 30, 32, even though that's still tough to trade somebody away like that. But a 26-year-old who's still not even in his prime, you did that to him? To Luka Doncic? That brought so much hope from our city when we thought Dirk was gone. When we thought when Dirk was going to leave, we were thinking, okay, well, who's going to take it now? We've already been through a few tough years already. Who's going to take the mantle from Dirk? And then getting this kid from Slovenia that people were saying was going to be trash. He wasn't going to be good enough. And he ends up dominating every damn body. To see the joy that he played with filled us up with joy. To see how fired up he would get, fired us up. You talk trash to him, he'll throw it right back at you tenfold. That's killer mentality. Jordan saw it. Kobe Bryant saw it. Hell, everybody in the damn league knew that Luka Doncic was going to be a problem for years to come. And you trade him away for Anthony Davis. Now, here it is. Anthony Davis, when healthy, is a bad man. I ain't gonna hold you on that. He can score and he can defend with the best of them. The problem is the key word, when he's healthy. Key phrase, when he's healthy. And of course, on his debut game where he's playing some monstrous basketball, I mean, he's owning the damn Houston Rockets. He injures himself in the third quarter, and it's never the same since. He rushed himself back for Nico's sake. He fucked himself up even more. Nico said time would tell if this trade was going to work. I can tell you right now, it wasn't going to work. Those of us were hoping and praying and just saying, okay, this has to work. This has to work. Not because we truly believed it would, but it would. It has to. It has to because we lost Luka for this. And all these LA fans want to come up there and talk about Anthony Davis. I don't know why y'all treat him like a scrub. I don't know why you're doing this. Because he fucking gets hurt. Y'all know that y'all are hoeing us with that. I seen the damn reactions all over social media. Oh my God, we got Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Oh my God, every fucking Laker fan was going berserk because they got Luka Doncic. If we said, hey man, we want to take backs. You think they trade him back? Hell no, they wouldn't trade Anthony Davis back. Hell no. Hell no, they wouldn't want Anthony Davis back. Because they got Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic wasn't even fit, and this man was putting up, like, averaging 30 in the damn playoffs. And in the finals, he was averaging 31, 32, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just... It not only didn't make sense basketball-wise, but it just broke this city, broke our hearts. To where you started hearing fire Nico chants all over, which were well-deserved. To the point where, to me at least, it was getting borderline just annoying. And I'm going to get into that a little bit later. Nico Harrison did a horrible job as GM. Here's the thing. You can do a great amount of things. And he said this in his press conference. He said, why did he deserve to stay as general manager in his press conference? Because I did a lot of good things here. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. You could do a lot of great things. It only takes one thing to ruin it all. We all know it's true. You could do a lot of great things. You could say a lot of great things, but you say one bad thing. You do one bad thing, and it's done. And it just wasn't this one bad thing. It was a colossal bad thing that he did. And continued to say that made it not only seem like he was tooting his own horn, but he didn't really care about the Mavs fans at all. Because it needed to be done his way. And look what that way has gotten him. His ass kicked out the damn door. And thankfully out of our city. Now, it wasn't all Nico's fault. Patrick Dumont had this culpability with that, and he has accepted accountability for it. Patrick Dumont did not know basketball. He was placed in this position, however you want to say it. And he should have done his own due diligence. But here it is. when you don't have the basketball IQ, and you know somebody who does, and who's had a pretty damn great record to the point where to get you to the NBA Finals, you're going to listen to him, and you're really going to heavily listen to him. But the fact that he did not have the basketball IQ, the basketball knowledge going into it, is why he just let Nico handle it. And it was ignorance on his part to not understand how much it would affect the fan base of the Dallas Mavericks or the damn team. But business wise for Dallas, this was a blow. A huge, colossal blow to the city of Dallas, to the Mavs franchise, that everyone would still be feeling it several months later. This firing of Nico wasn't done soon enough. The fact that you even had to say Luka, to trade Luka, his ass should have been fired right then and there. But Patrick Dumont didn't know basketball. That's why he said the stupid crap that he said. The damage is done. All you can do now is repair the damage. And it's not going to be all done in one big fucking swoop. It's got to be done. It's going to take time. We're building that damn trust. It has not been an easy couple years for Dallas sports. But this is the state we're in right now. Trading for Anthony Davis. It's one thing when it's a 32-year-old. It's another thing when he's injury prone. People want to talk about, oh, you can't fire Nico because he didn't get his dream fully realized. He didn't get all his important players playing. Well, it's too damn bad, isn't it? We could have had something with Luka. We'll never see that shit. Possibly. And I'm supposed to be bad because Nico's plans, he didn't get to see them come into fruition. I'm supposed to feel bad about that? No, the fuck I don't. Draymond Green's dumbass came out there and said that shit. Was talking about, well, none of his important players were out there on the fucking court. Well, let me tell you something. Anthony Davis, he knew he had fucking injury problems and still traded for his ass. So no, he doesn't get a fucking pass with that. Draymond, take that shit ass take somewhere else. It's some of the most man. Where do we go from here? Well, it seems like they're saying Anthony Davis, that they might try to test Anthony Davis in the trade market. I mean, that's all you can do right now. And there's people that actually want Anthony Davis. Now, they ain't gonna give us the star player for him, like Nico Harrison dumbass did. But there may be some market looking for him. Now, there's some talk about trading Kyrie. No, I leave Kyrie right where he is. We need Kyrie. I'm sorry. But now it's great for team morale, and you need somebody great right along with Cooper Flag. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. I'm not trading Kyrie for shit. Okay, let's throw that shit out. Let's just throw that shit in the trash can. We're not fucking trading Kyrie. Stop saying stupid shit like that. It's what got us in this fucking shit in the first place with Luka. Shut the fuck up with that. We don't want fucking Kyrie getting traded. Shut the fuck up with that. Go trade Anthony Davis. Leave Kyrie the fuck alone. For those of you who want Kyrie, for those of you that want to trade Kyrie, y'all can shove that notion right up your ass, because that's not That's not where this direction needs to fucking go. Anthony Davis needs to get the fuck out. He needs to get the fuck off my team. Don't want to play fucking center because he don't want to get banged up and around. Look what this fucking shit happened. He's already hurt. We're 3-8. That's why Nico Harrison got his ass fired. Because of that shit. Because his ass is out. Said questionable for tomorrow's game. Most likely won't play. Now, there is some talk about Luka Doncic possibly opting out. Now, not legit talk, but talk on social media about Luka probably opting out in 2028 because he has the option to opt out. 99% of me is saying that will not happen. He will stay a Laker. But if we're going to throw shit out there, let's throw out the 1%. What if he opts out? What if he's even entertaining the thought that maybe the home of the Dallas Mavericks, being home in Dallas, because Dallas felt like a second home to him. You know, what would we have to give up to get Luka Doncic back? I mean, obviously that big ass contract. It's got to be a big ass contract. And on top of that, you're going to have to give him anything he fucking wants. Which is if he wants control, some kind of interest in the team, you give him that shit. He wants to name all the fucking personnel from top to bottom in the front office to coaching, you let him fucking do it. The players that he wants, you go out there and you do whatever you can to fucking get them. Because that, right there, is how you're going to get Luka Doncic back. You have to have him he has to have everything to make him feel comfortable, to make him feel safe at home. Because he got booted out of a place that he didn't want to fucking leave in the first place. He was basically pushed to the fucking side, telling you, get the fuck out. He didn't deserve that shit. That man grew up here. Young 18-year-old, 19-year-old grew into a 25, 26-year-old man. In this fucking place. And you could tell, man, when he was fucking crying when that tribute video, that shit made me cry, bro. Like, that shit made me cry. And it wasn't just fucking like a tear coming down my eye. Nah, it was fucking waterfalls coming down from my eyes, bro. I was fucking crying watching that man cry because he thought he was supposed to spend the rest of his career here. And it should have happened. And it didn't happen. Because some jackass decided that he thought he knew best when he didn't. He didn't think about what was best for the team. Because best for the team was Luka Doncic. The fuck you want to say that because he didn't play overweight? Motherfucker, I'd take a Luka Doncic who's playing, who is overweight and yet putting up damn near 38 and 8 or 39 and 8 every fucking, throughout the whole fucking season. And for some guys who are fit and can't even get to even close to that fucking level. So there is a chance. There is a chance that Luka could opt out. Because in the crazy world of sports, it could happen. But 99% of me is sure that it's not going to happen. Because there's that dog in him that says, I want to prove to everybody in that organization, not the players, because the players are his boys, but the people still in the front office that didn't think much of me, that thought so less of me, said they can win a championship without me. Look, go ahead and find out if you can. I don't give a damn. but I'm gonna win a championship without y'all. See, that's the dog in him. So I can't see him wanting to turn back around and wanting to come back to Dallas. Because all the great ones have an ego. Some bad ones. But a lot of the great players, like Kobe, Mike, they got those egos. That killer instinct. That killer in them that wants to be like, nah, bro. I can't let that go. So I don't see Luka coming back to the Mavericks. As much as I would want that to happen, it doesn't look like it will. So going forward now, as a fan base, y'all gotta stop the chanting, fire Nico shit. Yeah, we got what we wanted. Nico's gone. Yeah, but to do that while the guys are shooting fucking free throws is fucking disgraceful. It's one thing to want to get your point across, but it's another thing to hamper somebody's career because your ass is just in a world of hurt. There was no need to do that. And I see guys on there talking about, yeah, well, we're trying to do our best. We're trying to make our voices heard. By hindering the players on the team, a franchise, a team that you're supposed to love, it's not the players' fault for what they're going through it too. Luka was their boy. Luka was their guy. PJ, Nazi, those guys, man. All those guys. Kyrie. All those guys. And y'all want to chant stupid shit while they're trying to shoot free throws. And it's the same dumbasses that want to come out there and want to say, now we should say, sell the team, sell the team, sell the team. Shut the fuck up. Nico's gone. Okay? What everybody wanted. Leave it the fuck alone. Because let me tell you something. They ain't selling the team. If anything, if it gets any worse here, they're going to pack up this shit and take it to Las Vegas. If that's what you really fucking want. So shut the fuck up. And if you feel like you don't want to join with this fucking franchise, just sit your ass at home. Plain and fucking simple. I mean, damn, man. You got the players over there talking about how that it doesn't even feel like a home court advantage. It feels like a disadvantage. Like they feeling like we don't want them to win. And it's because of douchebags that like chanting some shit while they're up and trying to win a fucking game. Trying to shoot fucking free throws. Are you serious? You can get the fuck off my fan base with that shit. That's some sorry loser shit. There's other ways to do it. I just feel bad for them players having to deal with that shit. I mean, damn, man, to the point where it's really when you're affecting the players when they go out and play. To that point and that extent, those motherfuckers right there that are chanting fire Nico when them dudes are trying to shoot free throws, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Just straight up. And y'all probably won't even give a shit about what I have to say. Y'all probably say, well, I can chant whatever the fuck I want. Well, yeah, it's a free country. But I can fucking hate you for saying it. Right? I can still fucking hate the acts that you do, right? Nico's gone. Let it fucking go. Let it rest. Get behind our guys. They're playing tomorrow fucking night. Get behind them. Let them know that they have our support. That they always did have our support. That it was just the front office that we fucking hated. That was Nico Harrison that we fucking hated. Now, we got Patrick Dumont now, who acknowledges his mistake and is working closely with Mark Cuban and Michael Finley and Matt Riccardi, who are going to be interim GM are going to be, I believe, the interim GMs until they can find one. I know Mark Cuban said he's looking for somebody to come in and take the spot. Let me see. I know Mark Cuban said it. Mark Cuban. I know he's trying to get somebody. Mons Mavericks to replace. There we go. He wants to get Dennis Lindsey, who was the Mavericks senior advisor to 2023-2024. Oh, yeah, that's the year where we went to the damn finals. Who helped the damn Pistons come back around from 14 to 44. I would not mind this. Now, it can happen this year because he's still under contract, I believe. But next year, we need to go after this guy. Dirk Nowitzki could be starting to come back around. That's what we need. It needs to get back to that feeling like it's Mavs fans for life. Like, you're a Mav for life. We need to get back to that shit. And one of the things we need to do is stop, as fans, just support our guys. Quit being jackasses out there. Don't need to be chanting fire Nico if Nico's fucking gone. Don't need to be chanting sell the team. Y'all don't even fucking start that shit. Because that don't make any damn sense to be doing it. It's done. Nico's gone. Anthony Davis, he may be gone too. Damage is done. A slim chance Luka comes back. If he opts out, always a slim chance. There's always a chance. Some crazy shit to happen. Wouldn't it be crazy though? Luka, Kyrie, and Coop on one damn team to fleece the fucking Lakers like they fleeced us. Oh, that would be so awesome. But that's a pipe dream. We need to move on. Support our new guy, Cooper Flag. That's our guy. We captured the flag. Now we need to honor the flag. And yeah, you know what? He's starting off slow. It is what it is. But you know what? He's 18 years old. And a lot of guys like Shea and Nikola Jokic, they didn't play fucking right out the gate. They didn't play fucking phenomenal right out the gate in the first fucking year. Especially Nikola Jokic. It took time to build that shit up. Shea Alexander, it took time to build that shit up. Okay? It's his first fucking year. And he's getting better with each and every game. Yeah, he's still turning the ball over a little bit more, but that's a rookie shit. He'll clean that shit up. We need to support our guys. We need to support Cooper Flag. Jason Kidd's still our coach. We need to have his back as well. He's part of the, however you feel about him, he's in charge of our guys. So we need to have his back. It's time to rally around our fucking franchise again, man. And yeah, look, nothing gets healed overnight. It's a fucking slow process, but we all got to start somewhere. Patrick Dumont fired Nico Harrison like everybody's been wanting to for several months. He did it. Now he's slowly trying to build that trust back up, and we slowly got to try to meet them halfway. And I know that sounds like a fucking tough job to do, but there needs to be a start to this shit. So, Nico Harrison, for those of you who did not see it, Nico Harrison's gone. One last thing that I thought was kind of funny before I go ahead and get off this video. It was so funny to me how I don't think I talked about this, so I'll probably look back at this video to see if I did. I don't think I did. Was when I was reading the notification that Nico Harrison was going to get fired at 10 o'clock Central, the church bells went dong, dong, dong. And it was at 10 o'clock, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker can get fired. That shit will always be funny to me. Well, the Nico Harrison era is over. A new era is set to begin. Probably next year. I'm not going to say this year because this year is in flux. We don't really have a true general manager. We got two interims right now working together, Finley and Matt, I think. But man. You know what? It's like what somebody said in the article. I can't remember if it was Tim Cato or Tim McMahon, but it was either one of those two guys where they're talking about the Mavs fans had the power, the voice heard by management, and made changes that could positively affect their franchise. It's something that Dallas Cowboy fans have been trying to do with Jerry Jones for the longest, and it hasn't freaking worked. So look up, Mavs fans. You got it better than the Dallas Cowboy fans, because Dallas Cowboy fans like myself, shit, our voices ain't heard of what the damn. Our voices ain't heard by that old dirty bastard Jerry Jones. Alright. Anyways, this was fun. I had to let it out a little bit. It just was crazy, and where we go next, I don't know, man, but knowing Nico Harrison ain't gonna be along for the ride brings a smile to my fucking face. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you guys watching me talk, rant a bit, and just go over what I think could happen going forward. Also, hold up. Almost ended the video on this shit. There were couple other things. I'm sorry, I'm being a little disorganized here. There's two other things that I'm not gonna let this go, because we're not gonna let this one go. Nico Harrison almost committed more fucking egregious crimes. I just barely remembered before I signed off. So I'm gonna put this in the fucking video. I don't care. He was going to trade for Kyle Kuzma. 2 first-rounders. 2 fucking first-rounders for Kyle Kuzma. Now, it's nowhere near the Luka Doncic trade fucking bullshit, but 2 fucking firsts for Kyle Kuzma? Get the fuck out of here. Kyle Kuzma not even worth a damn first. 2 fucking first round. You fucking idiot. And then he put Drew Holiday in the same tier as Nikola Jokic? Yeah, that motherfucker deserved to go. Alright, thank you guys for watching. That's it. I just had to get that little bit in there. I know. A little disorganized, but Alright, thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate it. How do you feel about Nico Harrison being fired his ass out of Dallas? How do you feel about that? Like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, man, I wouldn't wish this on anybody to lose their job. But Nico Harrison didn't give a fuck about anybody else but him, the own damn self. So he kissed my ass. Alright. You guys stay safe. See you guys in the next video.